Hi everyone. This is a kind of PSA, if you will, to the NECA toy company, or really any toy company that has a license to create and distribute action figures based on the classic Universal monsters. Today is the 82nd anniversary of the 1943 version of the Phantom of the Opera. A film that has sort of a love-hate relationship in the film communities, if you will. Some people feel it has opera sequences that are too long, there's not enough Phantom in it, it's done in color, which doesn't make it blend in well with the other Universal Monster titles that are mostly in black and white, yada yada yada. We can go all day about what people consider the flaws of this film, but to the pluses, it's a very well shot film. It was shot in color, the color looks gorgeous, especially if you watch the film now in 4K. It looks really well shot, it's a very well made film. It's not a bad film, it's got good performances. I actually like the opera numbers in this film. Bear in mind, this was the first version of Phantom of the Opera I became introduced to, because I got into these old horror films at a young age on VHS. I knew about this Phantom of the Opera before I knew about the Lon Chaney Phantom, before I knew about the Andrew Lloyd Webber musical, before I knew any of that, I knew this. And this film still continues to hold a very soft spot in my heart, in my love of film. My dear friend Ansel, who's a filmmaker, this was the film that made him want to become a filmmaker at a young age. So I know that this film does have a resonance with some people. But the sad part about this is we have not gotten an official figure of the Claude Rains Phantom in any official Universal Monster figure line. And there's been several. There was a Hasbro line back in the 90s. For a while, Sideshow were doing figures, and we've been getting these great figures from NECA in the last few years. I understand Lon Chaney is what people consider the definitive film Phantom, and I understand why that's the version that would need to go out first, both the regular variant and the Red Death variant. But I would love to see a variant of the Claude Rains character. I mean, you could have a variant of him with the cape and the hat, a variant of him with the Russian robe. You know, some of the accessories could be the hacksaw, the sword, maybe the concerto portfolio, or a bunch of different accessories could go with this. And I'm convinced that a lot of toy collectors, both who love Universal Monsters or just love toy collecting in general, would love to have this figure. I have wanted a Claude Rains figure since I was a young kid. There's other Universal Monster figures I would love to see. I would love a Henry Frankenstein based on Colin Clive's likeness, or an Igor from Ghost of Frankenstein, or a Tom Tyler mummy from Mummy's Hand. But above them all, and I think I speak for a lot of people, we would love an official Claude Rains Phantom figure.